See, I was messed up on medicine, depressed, getting help, hallucinating, looking for ways to hurt myself. I've been in like 15 foster homes, I've been in like 2 detentions, been in like 3 psych wards, I've been in jail, I've been in boot camps. I always wanted to prove to the system that I was gonna be somebody. And me not being able to play sports or just stay in college, I had to find another route, another outlet to let them know that I'm still alive. You can't break me. Because I always say the system could break you and make you, but don't let it rape you mentally. All my life, I blacked out everything. I went like maybe a good 15 years blocking everything out. I tried to forget about all the shit that was evil to me and that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? There was a time where I forgot I had family. There was a time I forgot I had brothers and sisters. I forgot where I was from. You know what I mean? That's how much shit I've been through in my life. So when I started writing music, it was more like therapy. I started opening up. You know how we do, man. I'm saying, you know, I need a hot ass track from you.
Cooking up some shit, you know what I'm saying? Remember this shit right here? That's that old sample, you remember that?
Shit. Hell yeah.
You remember that, right? Yeah. That's some Dash Effect shit. I was thinking about this shit like this, right?
Check it out. Well, you know, I always did love music, period. I was always big on music growing up as a kid anyway, you know what I'm saying? The same way I put my heart, my determination, my blood and sweat into my life going through the system, I'm doing the same thing right now with this music. It's for all the mothers out there. All the mothers. And I say, you know what? This is a good outlet right here. I could rap and speak my mind. So I started taking it serious and I started writing. And then when I started writing, I'm like, oh shit. If I'm gonna write, I didn't want to be like nobody else. At first when I started writing like everybody else. Oh, you know, freestyling with metaphors and all that. But I say, you know what? I didn't feel comfortable like that. Anything I do in life, I have to feel comfortable with it. Sitting on top of the world. Place I'd rather be. I can taste it, smell it like it's so good. Sitting on top of the world. In my own mind, you know what I'm saying? I felt as though I was gonna be somebody, no matter what they said. I always had that. You know what I mean? You gotta believe in yourself. And that's one thing I always did. I always believed in myself. You know what I mean? I didn't care what you said or what that person thought of me. I knew what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in the diaper system, when you're in the foster system, they scrutinize you all the time. They're always watching you 24/7. So it's like that, you know what I mean? It's like, I felt like I was a lab monkey. Right now, you got me at a time where it's like, I'm speechless, because I'm just angry inside, you know? I don't know if I want to just crawl up like I'm a crack baby and hold my stomach and cry, or should I just be a man about it and get up and say, you know what, stay on my grind, you know, I'm living in a little room and shit, you know what I'm saying, I don't got no mansion, I don't got no Bentley outside, you know what I'm saying, you know, I sacrifice my knowledge, so to speak, not to work and do what average people normally do to try to do this rapping game, and people looking at me like, Daze, are you serious? You need to work a 9-to-5 job. What are you doing? But you know, I really believe that if I put my heart into it, I put my mind into it, it's possible. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's up,
B, yo? Listen to this, man. This is real right here.
My man's right here. This is an official dude, man. Been through the struggle. He came up long way, man. I've been riding with this dude for a minute. This is a real cool dude.
More than like 7 years.
He make it happen. Me and him to perform, did shows together. This cat right here been through every system you could probably name, and he still persevered. It ain't many cats that can say that. You know, a lot of cats rap that, but they might not live it like this cat right here, man. This is one of the realest dudes you gonna meet, and when he make it big, make sure y'all reach out and touch him, because he's one of them dudes that you might want to be around, you know what I mean?
Check it out. Man. Like I say, I'm back here getting them Bushwick, Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? None of my peeps right here. Go ahead and let them know what you feel. Still recording.
Man, it's A. Coley, man, from Putting the Bush of Brooklyn, man. I'm over here with my man Daze right here. He got some flames, some fire shit. I'm right around with me, listen to my man shit. What's his name of the shit that I
Street Fame, like that Street Fame.
He got some shit called Street Fame. It's real hot, real official, and check for the boy, you hear me? It's A. Coley on PCG General. Holla at me, man. Easy.
It's good, baby, you know.
Days are working it out, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to survive
them. Blow it up.
It's a lot, dog.
You know, my man Daze, he gonna come out, son. Y'all gotta look out for him. Big him up. Big him up.
I'ma stick it to y'all like heroin. Pussy whip like thongs, getting jerked for your songs. Like that's your manager trying to get you a deal. Now you feel you're on top with mass appeal. Can somebody tell me who let the dogs out? Cause the chain on their collars worth more down south. The performance, you know, I mean, it wasn't my A game and shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? From a scale from 1 to 10, I give it a 7. However, my performance, like me just interacting with the people or just interacting with myself in the camera, I give it a 10, man. Because like I said, I don't care if it's only one person in that crowd or a million people. I'm gonna give it all I got, you know what I'm saying? That's what is real, man. You know, on some realness, you know what I mean? To be honest, the environment, you know what I mean? I always want to perform, you know what I'm saying, with a live band and whatnot. You know what I mean? And, you know, this is not just for me. This is for all my other viewers out there. I'm a little upset that I couldn't perform that Mother's Day, you know, because, you know, I want to do it with the song itself. Keep it real, you know what I'm saying? I don't got any money right now. I'm trying to get paid. You know, this is my dirty-ass hallway, just like the project hallways. Leaves and rats on the shit. But, you know, I gotta eat. I need shelter. You know, landlord was good enough. You know what I'm saying? To take the little bit of money I had and whatnot to give me a roof over my head. So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? This is the bathroom. You know, you got 4 heads to the bathroom. This how we living this shit, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. You know, it might look dirty up in here, but I ain't no dirty nigga though. Boy right here, he's clean. So fresh and so clean. I always stay clean. This is our little kitchen. Like I said, it's 4 to a head. This is the kitchen. You can still see the goddamn mouse up in the bags eating this shit every night. They gotta eat too, oh well. It is what it is. This is the fridge. I don't got no food up in here, but I make sure I keep peanut butter and some jelly. You can't die off of no peanut butter and jelly. Know what I'm saying? Gotta have the 211. You know what I mean? On some realness. That's all I got, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't complaining. Ain't no shame in my game. I really believe that God has a plan for me with this music. On some realness, you know? This is my little setup right here. You know what I mean? It's my little castle, you know what I mean? This is what I got right now, you know what I'm saying? I don't got really nothing to show for it, but you know, gotta keep my partner QC Funk up on here, you know what I mean? That's my dog right here. Like I say, got the hottest beats in America. Matter of fact, in the world. QC Funk, you know how we do. Other than that, you know, thank God, you know what I'm saying, I got the radiator on. The radiator just came on tonight, you know what I'm saying? So y'all came just in time, because before it was cold as hell these last 2 weeks. But now I got some heat up in here.